Hey, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. But one thing that I want to talk to you guys about, something that paralyzes all of us, that gets all of us, and that is regret. And the reason regret gets us is because we have failures. The only people that don't have failures are in the cemetery. I mean, there are people that can't do anything about it. But as long as you and I are doing something, as long as we're living life, as long as we're taking action, we're going to have failure. And if you're not careful, that failure can turn into regret. Now listen, if you've got failure and you have mistakes and you've learned from them, then you've learned a lesson. Then you've got some knowledge. Then you can move forward in a different way, in a new way, by taking that knowledge from that failure. But a lot of people want to sit there on their failures. They want to sit there on their mistakes, and they want to wallow in their pity. And I'll tell you what, you've probably done it too. I know I've done it. We're human, right? I mean, it's just human nature for us to do that. But let me ask you something. As nice as it is to indulge in regret, as good as it is to indulge and wallow in our nice, warm self-pity, let me ask you, does it do you any good? Does it benefit you 1 ounce to wallow in your self-pity? Does it benefit you 1 bit to look in that rearview mirror and hit yourself over the club with your past again and again and beat yourself up for mistakes you made? Mistakes you've made parenting. Anybody out there not made any mistakes parenting? You need to take this camera and you need to do a video, right? Dude, if you've parented, you've made mistakes. We're all going to make them. The kids don't come with an owner's manual, right? And by the way, here's something God does to us. He gives us a child, and then if you have a second one, guess what? They're going to be different than the first one. And if you have a third one, they're going to be different than the other two. So every time is an adventure. Life's not meant to live perfectly. Life is meant to enjoy. Life is meant to stretch us. Life is meant to grow us. And we grow by learning from those mistakes, learning from those failures. We don't grow by sitting and wallowing in those mistakes and failures. Name one positive thing that comes from living out of regret. There's not. There's no benefit from looking at your past and getting down and beating yourself up over mistakes. It does you no good. It does the people you love no good. It does your future no good. Let me ask you something. What would next year be like? What would the next 12 months be like if you took all the mistakes you've made in your years on this earth? If you took all the lessons you've learned over your lifetime and poured them into the next 12 months. How awesome could the next 12 months be? How awesome could your life be? How much impact could you have on your family, on your friends, on your career, on your life, on other people, on your church, on your community, if you took the mistakes and the lessons you've learned in your life and poured them into the next 12 months. I'm encouraging you to do that. I'm imploring you to do that. That's where maturity comes from. That's where being a real man or a real woman comes from. Being brave enough to learn the mistakes and being bold enough to apply the lessons going forward. Hey, please like and subscribe to this channel. Catch me on Instagram and have an awesome rest of the day.